Hello, I'm Rob Comba and welcome to PLMR's Week Ahead in Westminster. We're just around the corner from the Houses of Parliament where many political candidates will be hoping to set up office very soon. At PLMR, we're talking to many of those people from across different parties to find out how they're preparing for the general election. Today, I'm with Paul Oakley. He's the UKIP candidate for Mole Vallley in Surrey. Now, Paul, you're up against Sir Paul Beresford. He's the Conservative MP. He's been an MP since 1992. How realistic do you think your chances are of displacing him?
Well, he has been an MP since 1992, but to be honest with you, until I was offered the chance of putting my name forward, I'd never even heard of the bloke. He's made no impact whatsoever in Parliament. Locals are complaining that he spends more time on his dentistry practice in Putney, and I really don't think that he, as an individual, is a threat. It's the Conservative Party against the UK Independence Party in this election.
So where do the other parties stand in your constituency?
Well, the Liberal Democrats have been quite strong, but of course they've been decimated nationally, and quite rightly too. There is a Green who is bigging up her campaign, and there's a Labour guy who hasn't got a cat's chance. So really it is between the Tories and UKIP.
Now, of course, UKIP's popularity across the country has been growing. You've got 2 MPs over the course of this Parliament. Have you seen that growing support have an impact on your own personal election campaign?
Yes, I actually attended a branch meeting a couple of nights ago, and there was about 70 or 80 people there. And I'm told that over the past couple of years, the local association has really been proceeding by leaps and bounds. There was a paper candidate who didn't do any work, who got 17.7% in a council ward. There's another one who came second with 29.9%, and a third one who just missed out winning by 3 votes. And as part of my campaign, there were also 3 council candidates battling alongside with me at the same time, so we're really going to give them a run for their money.
Now, obviously, you're coming from a smaller party. As you mentioned, you're battling against the Tories, who are a much larger party. They've got the sitting MP in your constituency. What's the difference between your campaign operation compared with theirs?
Well, they're insipid and sick. I mean, the Tory party forces its members and its candidates to go out and campaign, mutual aid, that sort of thing, and you have to do it or else. In UKIP, people actually come out because they want to. That's the real difference. People work extremely hard in our party, and that is shown by the election results that we've got recently.
Now, of course, your party are no strangers to controversy. There have been a few high-profile mishaps, shall we say. How do they impact on your campaign? Do they have an effect on you?
Not that anybody's said so far. I mean, we got rid of Amjad Bashir. He defected to the Tories. They're quite frankly welcome to him. No great loss. The Janice Atkinson situation is still in limbo because she's appealing. It's pretty personally disappointing if the allegations are correct. But apart from that, there are an awful lot of good, solid people in the party, and the media just concentrates on 1 or 2 bad apples.
Do you feel that they affect the party's reputation as a whole, though?
No. We're made of Teflon.
Very interesting, Paul. And Nigel Farage, of course, he's pretty much synonymous with UKIP. How is his popularity related to yours?
Well, in many ways he's been a great impact and no impact at all, because the chap has more or less single-handedly turned the party round from a fringe pressure group into a viciously effective campaigning machine. And as a result of that, it's not just Nigel anymore. We've got the largest number of MEPs, we've got an awful lot of women MEPs, more than any other party as I understand it, and loads of councillors. So it's simply not about Nigel alone anymore.
What do you think are the key issues that are concerning voters at this election?
Well, primarily the economy. The Conservatives are saying that they're fixing our economy, but they're doing nothing of the sort. They're reducing the deficit, which means they're adding to the debt. The Institute of Economic Affairs in 2010 said that the total British debt was something like 4.8 trillion on and off books. Goodness knows what it is now. So that's one issue. The second issue is immigration. The Tories said they'd bring it down to tens of thousands. The Office of National Statistics' latest figures show that something like 640,000 came in to September of last year. And obviously linked to that is our continuing membership of the European Union. As the euro is collapsing and as people right across southern and eastern Europe are going into severe hardship, they are naturally coming to our country, and our infrastructure can't cope with it. This is no criticism of them, it's a criticism of our spineless politicians in Westminster.
Do you think that UKIP are known only for their policy on Europe?
No. If you look on the website, we've got 100 bullet points. You can have a look at that. Suzanne Evans is working to finalise the manifesto now. Have a read when it comes out. None of the parties, as I understand it, have produced their manifestos yet, but we will have a full and comprehensive one on just about every issue you can think about.
Paul Oakley, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And at PLMR, we'll be speaking to plenty more political candidates from all across the country, and you can find all of our insight online at plmr.co.uk.